you're new here, you know that I've been sharing my experiences since I moved to the great state of Texas. If you are new here, welcome, and I'm so glad you joined. So since I've been sharing my experiences, some local Texans have been sharing their experiences too, giving me hints, recommendations, things to look out for, welcoming me aboard, right? All is good, all is well. So I went live a couple of times, and in the live, people was giving me comments and everything, like welcome to Texas and all this good stuff right here. And then I got a couple of messages saying, like, pretty much watch out for the roaches because they fly. Then a few days later, I got some inbox messages, and they was like, hey girl, welcome to Texas. I want to welcome you to San Antonio. Watch out for the roaches because they fly and they chase you. I kind of brushed the comment off, like, LOL, thank you, girl, happy to be here. Didn't pay no mind. Like, man, I'm 42 years old. I ain't scared of no roaches. I'm thinking like, man, I'm from East Atlanta. I grew up with roaches, So, in essence, basically, I kind of didn't take heed to the disclaimer about the roaches. So, something happened that made me wish that I would have paid attention to them comments and those disclaimers. Let me tell you, just woke up in the morning, went to the bathroom to handle my business, and there it was. The moment that I realized I should have asked more questions. So I look up and looked in the corner of my ceiling, and there it was. Y'all, the bug was so big, it had hips. We should have came to an agreement on what we calling roaches, right? Because we know it's different genres of roaches. So depending on where you're from, you might say roach, water bug, or cockroach, depending on where you're from. You know what I'm saying? You might just say bug. What we calling them in Texas, y'all? What we calling them? Nobody ain't never warned me about a roach. Why we talking about a roach? When I say a roach, I'm talking about the old school hood roaches. Like the little ones that look like the Sugar Smack cereal. Y'all know what Sugar Smack cereal look like? The ones that run when you turn the lights on. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I call a roach. The big ones that fly, I call them either a water bug or a cockroach. But I don't know what to call the one that I seen because it had hips. So I don't know what we calling it. The point is, why does this matter? Because I didn't know what to do when I seen it, right? Because I'm like, dang. They said the roaches chase you, right? But if they chasing me, what they gonna do when they catch me? I ain't asked that question. I should have asked that question. So I did what any other person would do. I took off running, right? Now, I do not care how gangster or how hard you think you are. Baby, when them things start flying, you ain't that hard no more. Hey, I run up in the hallway. I call my son. I'm like, Junior. I felt kind of bad as a mom. I sent him into battle, not knowing if the roach was going to chase him too. But I said, Junior, be careful, son. I heard they scrapped for combat. My baby boy marched in the bathroom, loud and proud, with a Chuck Taylor in hand, ready to destroy the bug in the corner. Y'all, the bug didn't fight back. It was like he was just sitting there waiting for his demise. I was confused. I'm like, these can't be the same bugs that they warning me about, because I know cockroaches and water bugs to fly. So I'm thinking, like, are they talking about the old school roach? The Sugar Smack roach? Is that the one that attack you? My son made it out. The roach didn't even fight back, didn't try to fly off, or didn't even chase him. Now I'm 42 years old. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out there running like I used to. So I was like, you know what? Maybe he was just a geriatric roach. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he ain't got it in him like he used to. Back in his day, he probably would have got with you. But this time, he was just tired. And I get that. So now that we made it out safely, which genre of roach is chasing folks? And when it catch you, what is it doing? Is it just, I don't think this has ever been like an open conversation, because a lot of people deem like if you got roaches or if you got bugs, you know what I'm saying, you're nasty. When it comes to like the water bugs and the cockroaches, you can be like the cleanest of the cleanest, and them jokers will just be there like old construction. When after it rained, them jokers just appear.